One sec. So this is the second match of match day 2 between Markhor 11 and Avengers United. So two strong teams look with a win each. So we're looking for a target of what? Markhor 11 captain Sultan.
Uh, we're looking to bat first, and we would like to set a target of around 160, 70.
So they won the toss and they're willing to bat.
Yes.
What is the kind of score? 150,
Oh,
160?
I think we would try to hit between 160 to 170. If anything goes beyond that, it'll be a bonus for us.
Looking at the wicket and the dew is less, do you think that it's a lesser score or you?
No, I think we have the bowling units to protect the score and to defend the score, so let's see.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you.
Fawad, is it a good toss to lose?
Yes. Basically, we want to bowl first.
You want to bowl first?
Yes.
And what is the target that you had in mind?
We will try to reach them between 140 to 150.
So, okay, both teams looking in the range of 140 to 150. It should be a very good match. A clash of the titans, I would say. Two strong teams. And let's hope we have a cracker of a match. All the best, guys.
डाउन कर दो पे सेट करो पे सेट कर दो लाइव है तुम चालू करो कमेंट Hello and welcome to Tamper Memorial WOS Championship League 2022. You're watching you're watching this match. Match is going to play between Markhor 11 and Avengers United. outside the off stump. First delivery of the inning. Umpire decision. It's a wide ball. So start with an extra. First run comes for batting side in a shape of extra. Markhor 11 won the toss and elected to bat first. Goal line delivery was that. Batsman got lucky. Ball missed the stumps and goes into the wicketkeeper's hand. Waqas Shafi and Mohammad Saad are the batsmen at the crease in shape of opening pair. Good fielding, really good fielding in his own follow through. He stopped the ball. The man Irfan Keani, who is doing an attacking over for his team. Avengers United lose the toss, but they are looking like a very confident, complete team set. So they set a very different kind of fielding here. Two men outside the 30-yard circle, third man and wideish long on. Sharp point fielder is inside the 30-yard circle. Cover, extra cover, long on. They are the fielders who is inside the 30-yard circle. Short, fine leg fielder is standing also in the 30-yard circle. So there is a very big gap. There is no short cover, no short mid on, no short mid wicket. That's a very huge gap on this area. Unlucky man. Waqas Shafi slipped away. So they miss a single here. Mohammad Saad is the man who is taking strike. Wanted to take a single, but unfortunately, Waqas Shafi got slipped there. Once again, Irfan Keani. This time down the leg stump. White ball signal by state umpire. One more to the total. Irfan Kiani once again. Right arm over the wicket. This time want to pull the way, but he couldn't make exactly connection between bat and ball. After inside edge, ball went straight to the short fine leg fielder, short fine legs fielder. So they took a couple very safely here. Mohammad Saad is open his account with this single. First over gone. It's 4 without loss. After 1 over by Markhor 11. Irfan Kiani delivered his first over. Now have to see who will be the next bowler.
So the first over completes and it's 4 runs for Markhor. अभी लिख के आ रहे आप तो आ जाओ कोई तो आ जाओ So we're here at the Royal Sports Club in Ajman. Beautiful two grounds built by Fareed and Reis. So we have one of the owners of the duo here, Reis Chaudhary. So what can you offer to the general public, the cricketing public?
Maybe the best facility.
What do you think? What's special about what holds Royal Sports Club separate to other grounds that are here? There are 6 other grounds here. Which other? What would you say is that it stands out in comparison to the other clubs?
Build the ground with my experience. Okay, so what we have tried is to give the best facility, like dressing room, good outfield, good grass turf pitches, and best quality lights. What we have in Ajman right now.
And everyone, all the players that have played in this tournament are happy that even batting spikes are allowed. Normally, most of the grounds they don't allow that. So that itself is quite a feature. And apart from that, it's quite a good balance between batting and bowling. Meaning the bowlers also have something in the match, the batsmen also have something in the match. So was that something that you had in mind?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the spikes. Yes, we obviously have it in the mind. See, if it's a pitch, it should be supporting to both of them. If you have a good bowler in the team, so he should be bowling his good for 4 overs in a 20 over format. And if you have a good batsman, he'll obviously score 50 or maybe 100. So pitches should be balanced, not like, the bowlers are not enjoying. They're just bowling simply 2 overs and getting smacked for 220, 230 runs. That is not worth it. If you are a good bowler, the pitch should support you. And same goes to the batsman. For example, if you have experience in these grounds, they probably have some slight wet pitch where the bowlers get the support, and probably the total goes up to till 70, 80. So that is not fair with the batsman as well. So this is the main thing what we are working on, and hopefully, in my view, the pitches are now maybe only 70 to 80%.
Which is nice.
So 20% is left to be there. So when inshallah that 20% will come, yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
That's brilliant to hear. As we can see, as we speak, there's a beautiful on drive, lofted on drive played by the batsman, and it goes for a 4. The another feature that I've seen here is the pitch is higher than the rest of the ground, and there's a slope towards the boundaries, and that's something that, for example, and so that's why you play a proper stroke. There's every chance of a boundary being scored. So yes, like you said, it's a very good even chance for the batsman and the bowlers also. If they hit the deck hard, they get very good bounce, and there's grass on the wicket which helps spinners. The ball stays up and doesn't come onto the bat as nicely if you bowl it in the right areas. So yeah, it's amazing that you all have put all your cricketing WOS into working of this ground. Wishing you the very best. So what I see is within the next 1 or 2 months, these grounds will be absolutely packed, which would be good news for you. Other than that, so you've got one of the best ground curators, Sanaul Haq Baba. So how instrumental has he been for you all in preparing the whole?
No, first of all, it's a great thanks that he's working with us. He's having experience, I don't know, like from past 30 years, and he's one of the biggest name in Pakistan when it comes to a curator, because coming from Karachi Stadium to Royal Sports Club is a huge journey. Yeah. So, you know, what can I say about him? Uh, I think so. He's the best curator here right now in UAE, because I can I can challenge anyone who's playing in ICC or sevens. The bounce which you're getting here, you cannot get there for sure. And everyone knows, whoever plays this form of cricket in here in UAE, they know, especially grass turf wickets, they can only get in maybe ICC or stadium or sevens, hardly these three places. And these three places, for a normal cricketer, it's not affordable. Everyone knows it. Maybe more professional high level players play over there, or maybe a big corporate teams. So what we are trying is to give the best feature in a nominal price, and everyone can know the rate is very competitive. We are in a competitive market, and we have 8 grounds here in Ajman. So we have competition with 6 grounds. So what we have to do is, anything we are doing, we need to do better or in the best way. That's it.
I mean, you really took words out of my mouth. So basically, you're giving the best features, best quality at an affordable price to the general public. Amateur cricket, per se. Corporate cricket, of course, there's ICC. But here, we get quality cricket, and still it's affordable for everyone to come and play and enjoy. Even the look of the ground is something which is very different. Like if you go to, without naming any grounds, if you go to other grounds, it's totally closed and it doesn't give a full look of a club that you see on TV and things like that. So this is something amazing that you all have done, and wishing you all the very best and hope to speak to you in future. Will you be leaving cricket, playing cricket, because now you're a businessman?
No, no. Cricket is in my blood. So for sure, most probably I'll be playing every day because I love this. This is my passion. And yeah, thank you so much.
So wishing you the very best, and like we said, it's Royal Sports Club in Ajman, the best cricketing facility as we know it. So back to the cricket. Markhor 11 versus Avengers United Club. The second the second match of match day 2 in the Tamban Memorial Champions League. So the tournament is basically held in the memory of the organizer, myself, Josh, in my father's memory. So he was also a big aficionado of sports, and be it any sport, football, cricket, volleyball, he was always there. That's where I got all my learning of sports from, and so this is my homage to him. Wish you all enjoy the cricket.
कीपर कौन था भाई वो उस दिन में मैच में? Who is the keeper? अभी डीसी था क्या? संडे जो मैच
हमारा
हाँ
अभिषेक सिक्सर्स में खेलता है.
अच्छा वो अभिषेक
So we have here Prajit from Royal Sarabis, the captain of the team that played the previous match. So we'll pick his brain for what he thinks about this facility and this tournament. Meanwhile, it's the next over in the match between Markhor and Avengers United. Markhor is at 2 overs, 3 overs, 26 for no loss. Mohammad Saad is batting on 14 runs from 12 balls. Waqas Shafi is 6 runs on 6 balls. Sherry continues bowling the third over. Irfan Kayani bowled 2 overs for 13 runs. Sorry, my bad. Sherry is bowling the 4th over and his 2nd over. The first ball of his over is a full pitch ball outside off, and Waqas has played it onto the onside towards mid-on for a single. Prajit, overall, thanks. First of all, thanks for joining the tournament. And beyond that, Saad has cracked a boundary towards deep, fine leg. The tournament and what made you join the tournament in the first place?
Actually, to be honest, I was really inspired with the way the tournament was going to happen, and especially the way you showed us what are the requirements. I mean, what are the things we get in the tournament, and how big of a tournament this is. Because I have never played. I've played a lot of cricket in UAE, but I've never played a tournament which is like this, with such good video recording and with commentary and with such good level teams and everything. So that's what inspired me to play in your tournament mainly.
Excellent. That's nice to hear, and hope we can fulfill all what you think that this tournament offers. Meanwhile, Saad takes a hike over mid-wicket and gets 2 runs. So maybe people don't know Prajit much or has been known as Bala around the cricketing circles. He's a fellow organizer and he holds many tournaments with cash prize and video recording. I'm not so sure, but cash prize and big level teams do play in his tournament. So um, it's nice to hear that that you've played those tournaments and still that you think that this tournament is something that you might enjoy. In the meantime, how do you think that, having said that, having played the first 2 matches, is it what you thought it was?
I mean, to be honest, the pitch and the grounds are really lovely, to be honest, because I've played a lot in a lot of grounds as well, but a green wicket with such good facilities and the lights and everything is really tremendous, to be honest. And to be honest, you're really maintaining it really well, and that's what will mainly inspire teams to come and even play in such good grounds and with such good facilities, with dressing rooms and everything. So I believe that's the main success.
Which is absolutely true. So things like video recording and every other offers that you can give, it's something that an organizer can give, but the facility itself, the grass wicket and the grass outfield, impeccable, and something that any cricketer would love to play on. Leave aside even amateur cricket, even A division players would love to come and play here, and for sure we're going to see that also in the near future. Other than that, after today's loss and the previous loss, what do you think is your strategy to come back for the next 5 games?
Actually, we did drop few players out for this match, but we believe that was one of the weakest things what we did for this game. But we'll make sure that doesn't happen for the next game, because we'll have one of our main players, Dhanuka Chamikara. He'll be coming back into our game for next week, and we've got a few good players as well coming in for our games which next week, which will support us, and that will be the main strategy as what we're going to do.
Okay. Do you think that there should be a shaking up of the bowling lineup, or the kind of lines that you're bowling during the games, and maybe the batting lineup also, maybe a bit of a shake-up?
Obviously, I think today's both the batting and bowling was like a huge shake-up, because we did have a stick. We do stick to one bowling and one batting, as if like the way how last match Dhanuka, again his name comes up. He opened for us and with the bat and the ball, and Ahan as well, and so that was the main plan. So him missing out today was one of the biggest factors which we would have had.
So Ral Sarabis, captain, is pretty determined to get back some wins in the next 5 matches and try to make it to the final. So wishing him the very best and his team. Today was just an off day. Every team can have an off day, and hope he comes back stronger along with his team. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
He is bowling at pretty good pace, and more than that, the bounce that he's arriving at using his height is something beautiful to watch. Um, Markhor finding it a little difficult to score off as we speak, though. Wakas scores a cracking lofted drive over extra cover for 4. 43 for 1, Markhor. But fielded well by Syed Ahmed, sorry. Irfan, 2.5 overs, 22 runs, economy of 7.76. Wajat Akbar is the one on strike now, one of the mainstays of Markhor 11. साकिब ट्राई किया मिला नहीं है साकिब
So first ball coming up, and that is Good boundary. What a cracking shot by Jahat. It's a lovely shot for four. That was a really organizer. How do you feel in this tournament? Like, and with the facilities provided and a lot of teams coming in and with such lovely grounds.
It makes my job easier, to be honest. Yeah, it's difficult. So, to be honest, I do tournaments in MCC and sevens on the cement grounds, and I never keep cash prizes because I believe that it spoils the cricket a bit. Because I love cricket, and when cash prizes come into effect, then maybe people can, the spirit of cricket might be lost. But having said that, since it's a new ground, I had to do something different, and have kept a cash prize, even though it's quite nominal, so to speak. There are tennis ball tournaments which have much more big sums of money. So this is not much, but yeah, to get in teams in, it was difficult. But once teams have been here and they've started playing, everyone's loved it. Every single bit of grass, the outfield, the pitch, the facilities in general, and even the lights. The lights are something that is really impressive because you don't find dark spots that you see in other grounds. And as we speak, Waqas uh, s- after a knock of 14 runs of 12 balls, keeps it up to long off. Two of 5.4 overs. So yeah, so it was something I had I had to bring teams to this tournament, and it's not exactly profitable, but I'm happy to see good teams coming and playing here, and everyone's really happy to play on these grounds with excellent facilities that Prajit has talked about before, and Reis had expanded on how much effort they put into this ground, and it's something that is really perfect to see. And for example, about the lights, all over the ground, even till the boundaries. So even to the boundaries. So this is something that, teams, as time goes, people will see the benefit of this ground and the facilities, and it would be much easier for organizers.
So talking about that, Rashid Yassin, zero point 0.4 overs, 5 runs and a wicket, and he's gonna continue. And we've got Mohammad Wasif, the first ball, and that was a good shot, but no runs over there. I think the batsman's in a bit of a pressure over there, but still, 50 runs of 5.5 is a really good score. The last ball for the over, and oh, good bowling over there. Good ball. What a ball by Rashid. It was a lovely ball. To be honest, Josh, we ourselves would love to play because my team as well, they were speaking that whatever tournaments year after we are gonna play to play with you and with this grounds, because that's the they always say the first impression matters in anything, and the first impression myself and my team. So obviously we had few changes in today's team as well. Everyone who walked out, they said no, we've played in so many grounds. Skyline, Sevens, whatever it is, Eagles, whatever we've played in, Bataya, this hasn't got nothing compared to that because this grounds is a it's a new grounds, first of all. But we hope you and we hope that you have a huge success doing these grounds with so much of tournaments coming up your way. So what do you think? So after this, what is your next plan for the next tournaments?
So as it stands, like I said about cash prizes for this inaugural tournament, I would be keeping it, and hopefully we'll have very good matches, but very good tussles between different teams. And more importantly, people should enjoy the cricket played here. And after this, the plans would be to have something different. What it is exactly, I don't know, but it should be something different than what we everyone is playing around now. So maybe some different kind of format or different kind of tournament setup. I don't know. It's something in the even I've not thought of it as of now. So this tournament will be running for another 7 weeks. So by the end of it, maybe after 3-4 weeks, we'll get to an idea of what the teams want further. Is it just normal T20 cricket or maybe 25 overs or something different? Let's see. The main idea is even when I do tournaments, most of the teams that do play with me, thank God, they do stay with me. 2 or 3 teams, they sometimes want to try out different grounds, and generally I believe that I do my best to keep teams with me happy in a cricketing sense, and also um, in the general organization of the tournaments that I conduct. Meanwhile, as we speak, Wajat is out with a shot over long on and taken safely by Irfan Kayani. Wajat has not been able to make much runs. Last match also he was out cheaply. And today again it's the same story. Wajat takes 8 runs of 6 balls with a single boundary at a 133 strike rate. Mohammad Wasif, another strong, one of the pillars of this team for quite some time has been Wajat and Wasif. Wasif, who had a match-winning innings last game, is still in the middle, which is something that Markhor would be really happy that he's there. Joining him in the middle is Mujtaba, and let's hope we have a decent score for Avengers to chase, so that it's an interesting match to watch.
So as we talk, we have got Mujtaba Bashir coming in to bat right now. As we know, the new ICC rule is the one taking on the strike, but what a tremendous catch. The fielder over there at long on. It was a really good catch over there. Running into the front, grabbing it. So Mujtaba Bashir is gonna take on strike. A short ball and cut that well. Throw back from the deep by Fawad. Mohammad Wasif now will take on the strike. It's got 1 of 3 balls. And that's another short ball and a good shot. Right over there to the captain. And another short ball and pulled away. So that concludes the over. And Markhor 11 are 54 for 3 in the end of 7 overs.
दूसरा प्लेयर को बुला रहे हैं, देख रहे हैं, वो अगर फ्री है तो आएगा। मुन्ना जा जानते होंगे शायद, मरीनास में खेलता है.
It's the first ball of the over, and oh,
तो ये जाने नहीं देंगे
a
ना
good start for the over as well, would say.
बाकी वेव को ट्राई कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे. हाँ
7.1. Rashid continuing. Starts off with the dot ball for his over, and the second ball coming in. Oh, what a good ball again, but they're going for a single over there. A cheeky run would be saying.
इधर आया ना डोंगला है ना.
So we've got the tournament photographer coming our way, and that's almost a wicket over there. It's almost a wicket over there, but
ഞാൻ മലയാളത്തിൽ പിന്നെ എടുക്കും.
a good ball over there. The tournament photographer is Mr. Roche. He's a part of the Royal Sarabis team as well. Mujtaba will take on the strike. And oh, that was swept away. And just a single over there. A single over there, and that was a thing. Didn't look forward to play a big lofted shot. He's trying to rotate singles over here. Markhor 11, 56 for 3 after 7.4. Oh, that was another good shot and another cheeky run, and they're going. That's a overthrows over there. Taking the second over there. There was an overthrow, and Marco 11 takes use of it over there. 58 for 3 now after 7.5. And Wasif will take on strike now. 5 runs of 8 balls. Strike rate of 62. Oh, and that is gone. Is it so? Is it so? Is it so? What has happened over there? What has happened? The keeper has been asking for a stumping, but the leg umpire says no, that's not out. But it's quick hands there by the keeper. Real quick hands over there. Real good hands by the keeper. After the end of the starting of the 8th over, Markhor 11, 58 for 3. Mujtaba Bashir will take on the strike. It's 2 runs of 3 balls with a strike rate of 66. We're having Fawad coming behind. The first ball, and it's played well for a single. Now, oh, that ball was tossed up, would be saying. Zishan bowling really well over here. 2 balls are up for the over so far. So the toss update, Marco 11 have won the toss and they've chose to bat, and that's the third ball. And oh, it was a really good ball over there. What a ball. Really good ball by Zishan over there. What a great ball. And he sweeps that. And just a single over there by Mujtaba. The keeper will be really annoyed with the previous stumping not being given. and well played over there. And they're going for a single. They're again going for a cheeky single over there. 8.5 overs and 62.3. 62 for 3. Markhor 11. Last ball of the over. And good ball, and that's a dot ball. The fielder puts his body towards the ball and fields it really well over there. 62 for 3. End of 8 overs, and the ninth is going to be starting right now. Talking about the scorecard, Waqas Shafi 14 of 14 balls with 2 boundaries and a strike rate of 100. He's batted for 28 minutes. We got Mohammad Saad, 21 of 16 with 2 boundaries and 1 6. And talking about that, is that going to go for maybe a 1? They're asking for 2 and they're asking for 2 and they go for a 2. Coming back to the scorecard, and then there's Wajahat Akbar, 8 runs of 6 balls with 1 boundary with a strike rate of 133. Now Mohammad Wasif and Mujtaba Bashir. Mohammad Wasif on 9 of 12 with a strike rate currently of 75. And Mujtaba Bashir, 4 runs of 7 balls with a strike rate of 57. And that has been played well. It was a really good shot, but then there was a field over there. Oh, that was nicked. Really good bowling. Really good bowling over there. What a ball by Rashid. This third over going on. 2.3. 11 for 1 now, Rashid. And he bowls that. And is that gone for a boundary? Oh, really good stop by Fawad over there. Really good stop by Fawad over there. And they go only for a single. Really good fielding out there by Fawad. Mujtaba Bashir will take on the strike. And there was a loud call for an LB, but the umpire has no interest towards it. It's the last ball, and he swept there really well. That goes for a boundary. What a way to end up the over. And Markhor 11, 9 overs up, and they are 69 for 3. Mistakes a 10th over up, as we can see the keeper has been changing sides now. 69 for 3, Markhor 11. As we go for the drinks break.
I'm calling you. Come. Like
The point is, even if you're a player, it is still okay. You should be. So I'm telling the guys don't. Always keep a wise guy. Because sometimes when we are a so the match is evenly poised at 70 for 3, 10.1 overs. Zishan is bowling to Mohammad Wasif. Meantime, Mustafa takes a single, and it's 71 for 3, 10.2 overs. Zishan has bowled 2.2 overs, 10 runs and 1 wicket, 4.29 per over. Excellent bowling here. Rashid Yassin has given 16 runs of 3 overs and taken a wicket. Match is very much in the balance. Zishan continuing his excellent bowling here. Facing him is Mujtaba Bashir. At the non-striker end is the mainstay of the batting, Mohammad Wasif. A bye is taken and Wasif comes on to strike. The umpire signals bye. So 72 for 3, 10.3 overs. Over to you, Prajit.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much. And that was a really good shot over there. And they're going for a single. Josh, do you think Dew will be a really great factor for the second innings?
To be fair, both the teams, since they played in a lot of dew, in fact, all 8 teams had to experience dew in the previous week. So they were expecting dew, and that's why Markhor won the toss and chose to field. That dew compared to last week. As I said, all teams had seen the dew factor last week, but there's not much dew today, which is a good thing because when dew comes in, then it's more of who's able to hold the ball while the ball's slippery. So which kind of changes the balance of the match. So when there is as less dew as possible, it gives every team a chance.
11 overs, 75 for 3 now, Markhor 11. And that's a good short ball. And they're going for a single over there by Mujtaba Bashir. 10 runs of 12 balls with 1-4 and the strike rate of 83.33. Mohammad Wasif will take on the strike. Rashid bowling his last over and another single over there. No. 11.2 overs, 77 points for 3, Markhor 11 now. And that's a really good ball and oh my god, that's gone behind. The fielder misfields it. And run 2, I believe. Rashid coming in again. Oh, that was a really good ball. Really good delivery. Came up all the way. 1.4, 79 for 3, Markhor 11, and it's a full pitched ball. And just a single over there. Mohammad Wasif 14 of 19 balls. What a good ball. Played in the back foot though. They're going for a single over there. The 12 overs, Markhor 11, 81 for 3. What a good ball over there. Really good ball over there. Zishan. Oh, and that was a really good shot, and that's a huge, massive 6 by Mohammad Wasif. What a huge shot for a 6. A full pitch delivery, just sweeped it. Really good shot for a 6.
A full-blooded shot from Wasif. Sorry, Wasim. Saeed Ahmed running all the way from long off towards the center. Got it into his hands, but it was right on the ropes and went for a 6. It was a very good effort in the field from Saeed. If that was a catch, it would have been a blinder. So now Wasif, who's been in the crease, hits another shot for a 4, a flat batted shot right in the center of long off and long on of Fawad Jalil's bowling. Fawad has bowled 5 balls, 11 runs and a key wicket. Mujtaba, who doesn't give his wicket away quite cheaply, got bowled. Fawad bowling his 6th ball, and that's a very good chance for a catch. A beautiful dive by Amir in front of him. Again, a stunner missed. It was looped up right. Go for it. He did do so. Right down to deep square leg. Amir giving all his effort, but unfortunately he went into his hands, bounced and went for a 4. Brilliant effort all round. Last 3 balls have had 2 catch chances, but not falling in the favor of Avengers. Next into bowl is Saqib. So Saqib has bowled in 22 matches, taken 3 wickets at the economy of 6.88. Off break bowler. Best 2 for 18. Starts off with a wide on the offside. One should keep in mind that Avengers are bowling with 1 player short, unfortunately, but they're giving their best in the field. You don't realize that they 1 shot. They're bowling to their fields and keeping Markhor in check. 14.2 overs, 107 for 4. As of now, the projected score shows 151, but being the death overs, most likely you're looking at around 15 runs per over. So it's quite possible that maybe 75 runs can be scored here. Will Avengers come on top, and avenge Markhor needs to be seen. Bowled outside off, and Wasif caught a no man's land, neither on the front foot nor the back foot, and just wads his bat, beating him and reaching the keeper's hands. Saqib bowling his next ball, and he bowls Wasif, the danger man here. What a ball. Quite a golden arm by the captain here. A wicket, because he's the mainstay of Markhor and would have scored really heavily had he stood in for pacers to come into the field. Next in to bat is Zubair. The score stands at 14.4 overs, 108 for 5. Zubair has played 38 matches on Cricket Heroes, 315 runs, average at 16.58. Saqib bowls it on the off, and Zubair takes a single, playing into the extra cover, playing into the cover region. So Mohammad Zubair's profile on Crick Heroes shows as destroyer. He has a good, healthy strike rate of 160, even though his average is 26. So very well can change the course of this match with the remaining 4 overs. Saqib has stuck on with spin of Fawad Jalil because he realizes that pacers at this point of the match would actually be playing it in Markhor. So trying to keep in slow bowlers. There's a chance of getting a 6 of them, but every chance that there can be dot balls and wickets. Fawad balls a change of pace, and the balls played well. A low full toss played by Zubair, played by Wasim, sorry, into the short cover region, well fielded by Saqib. Fawad bowls a slow ball onto the middle and leg, and Zubair takes a single. Sensible cricket here. Wasim has scored 10 runs of 7 balls, and in that 1-6. Markhor are looking for some fireworks from his end. Saqib does some football. I guess he's a lover of football in appreciation of the Football World Cup that's going on in Qatar. There's a lot of surprising wins in the World Cup, and here we hope that the tournament in the WOS Champions League, we have quite a lot of underdogs winning against the better placed teams. Fawad bowling his last ball of his over. Just 7 runs of it as it stands. Zubair hoiks it towards long off. Saeed sweeps it and returns it to the bowler. An excellent over of 8 runs considering it's in the death. Saqib continuing his second over. Last over he had bowled 1 over for 4 runs and picked the key wicket of Mohammad Wasif. So Saqib, the captain, back into his second over. The match is in the balance. The highest scorer for the Markhor has been Mohammad Wasif, who scored 30 of 28 balls. Next in was Mohammad Saad, who was opening 21 runs of 16 balls. The first ball of Saqib's over is hoiked towards long on. Irfan sweeping it up and returning it back to the bowler. Bowled very slowly towards the leg, and it's called for a wide. Zubair having a high back lift, standing in for hitting the sixes. It's a ball bowled onto middle and leg. The sweeper on deep square leg is Amir. Amir throws it, but it doesn't reach in time for the run out. The batsmen were really late to call in for the second run, and they've managed to do so. 119 of 5, 16.2 overs. That's a full toss, Zubair steps out and makes the ball into a full toss and guides it over deep square leg. So the fielder from Avengers is possibly at a wrong place behind square leg, behind deep square leg, but considering it is off spin, probably in these last overs, he should be standing at deep square leg in front of the wicket. A beautifully flighted slide due that's there on the ground. So the batsmen take 2 runs. 16. .5 overs. Sakib bowling it really short. Zubair swivels onto the off deep square leg for a massive 6. Again with the high back lift. The ball is bowled right into his block hole, but he still manages to hit it out of the park. Saeed again with a tremendous display of fielding. It hit his hand. He took a good jump, hit his hand and went for a 6. Sakib has brought on Sharif for his 3rd over. Sharif was quite expensive for his 2 overs, giving away 21 runs, taking 1 wicket and 10.5 runs per over. Will this be in Markhor's favour or Avengers' favour? Let's see. That's a beautiful ball. Fielded excellently by Saeed Ahmed. It was hit sweetly towards deep extra cover, but Saeed covered a lot of ground to limit it to just 2 runs. Sherry bowling the 2nd ball of his over. This is the 18th over. Bowled on a good line on Midland leg and keeping it full. Just was a single towards deep mid wicket, fielded by Sakib. And Sherry trying to bowl it faster, which he doesn't realize that the batsmen are looking for full pitched fast deliveries so that they can just swing the bat in the death overs. The score stands at 147 for 5 at 17.3 overs. Well thought bowling, kept it at a slower ball, and the keeper is limping away. Looks like he's a bit injured on his knee or his heel, and they take 2 runs. That was a well bowled delivery. .11 runs have come off this over, which is proving costly for Avengers here. It was a good ball outside off, but Zubair going hammer and tongs at it, edges it over short 3rd man for a 4. 15 runs have come off this over, 1 ball remains. Is it a 6? Is it a bowl? For sure, Sherry is going to bowl it at the wickets. The ball is played towards long on, between long on and long off. And Irfan sweeps it and sends it back to the bowler, limiting it to a single. 16 valuable runs have come for Markhor, and the score stands at 154 for 5 at 18 overs. The captain of Markhor, Sultan, had predicted, or rather wished for 150 to 160 target in 20 overs. At one point, they were 107 for 5, 108 for 5 at 14.4 overs, and that target was looking quite bleak. But after a blistering knock by Mohammad Zubair, 34 of 13 balls, 154 has been 154 154 has already been scored and could well be a score of around 180 runs in 20 overs, 20 runs above par. Meanwhile, Irfan bowling his first ball of the 19th over, bowls a full toss, juicy full toss over middle and leg, on middle and leg, and Zubair just guides it over with power towards leg, and going behind deep square leg, almost for a 6, just inside the boundary for a 4. The score stands at 159 for 5, 18.1 overs. Irfan has bowled it short, and Zubair, after a blistering innings, has fallen with a beautiful catch taken by Saeed Ahmed, running all the way from long off right into the 30-yard circle for a well-judged diving catch, so to speak. Four overs, Markhor are at 163 for 6. Ashraf scores of 4, trying to hit it over mid-wicket, a ball outside off from Irfan, but top edges it over short third man, running away to the boundary. Irfan bowls it, pushes it into the pitch. Saqib misfields it. And seeing the hesitation, seeing the misfield, the batsmen run for another single. Another shot towards mid-wicket, and it goes for a single again. "19 overs, 166 for 6. Markhor posting a very good total here. It's very likely that 10 to 15 runs would come off this, and hence we would be seeing a score of around 180 runs as a target for the Avengers to come in cross. Ashraf has played 150 matches, has scored 248 runs at an average of 25. Highest he has played till date is 91 runs. Sherry back into the bowling, bowling the 20th over. First ball, flicked it over deep square leg.
कल देखो ना 2 दिन कमेंट्री किया ना उसने कुछ तो भी है या वॉच का तेरा कुछ वो देखना वो बोल रहा था तेरे साथ वाला था प्रॉपर
Markhor are at 173 for 6, 19.2 overs. It's a very stiff target that they're posting here for Avengers. They do have a very good batting lineup too, so it's still not a match that is done. Saqib coming in from mid-wicket and trying to hold it at a single. He's successful in doing so. "19.3 overs, 174 for 6. Sherry goes for a slow ball. The ball is high up in the air and it comes in no man's land. And 2 runs run by the batsman. Watchful. Ashraf goes for a hit towards mid-wicket after a breezy innings of 16 runs of 8 balls, 1-4, 1-6. Massive 6 in fact. With a leading edge, gets out, giving the catch at point. Sherry gets another wicket. 3.5 over 45 runs for 2 wickets. He's bowled at a very expensive runs per over, 11.74 till now. The 8th batsman in is Sultan, the captain. Sherry bowling the last ball of the over. Full and flat. Sultan hits a very good hit towards extra cover, but taken in the second bounce off his hand. taken by Fawad Jalil, diving to his front. And the score is 176 for 8, 20 overs, Markhor 11. Avengers need to chase 177, chase 176 and post 177. We have got a cracking match on hands.
जर्सी हमको मिला नहीं इसलिए वो
निसार भाई हाँ हो
तो हमको कहाँ मिला भाई हमको
मिला नहीं हो जो भी है मैं जब जर्सी बोलता हूँ लड़की के बारे में ना सोचो ना
नहीं तो है कहाँ
वो मेरे दूसरे गाड़ी
मतलब हमारा है
है ना लिखे थे ना लिस्ट में हाँ तो है
मतलब 40 उसका भी लेके आना पड़ेगा
अगर यहाँ पे खेलते तो सही होता क्योंकि वो मैच
रहते दुबई में हो यही शारजा में 12 बजे फ्री होगी कम से कम
यार आपका नाम मैं
समी सबसे बड़े
वो पता है मुझे सबसे बड़ा ये बॉलर नहीं सारे हमारे खड़ा रहता जीत जाता उसका थर्ड ओवर कुछ था उसी के बॉल में स्वीप किया यहाँ पे कैच
रईस को इतना नीचे भेजे रईस बैक टू बैक 350 मारा है
मैं समझता हूँ लेकिन सारे बैट्समैन वहाँ पे जुड़ गए और रेस का फर्स्ट टाइम है मैं रेस के साथ
रईस पूरा फाइनल हम लोग खेले हैं वो प्लेयर है वो पूरा
अभी विनोद डिस्ट्रॉयर है हामिद को जल्दी जाना था हामिद को नीचे जाना था समझ गए वो जल्दबाजी में ऊपर करके नखरा करके अफाक ऊपर खेलता है अभिषेक वो नीचे जाके कुछ खेल नहीं सकता है तो इसीलिए भेजना पड़ता है सबका थोड़ा बहुत देखना है ना जो भी बैटिंग कर रहा है
लास्ट टाइम मैं आया था मैं उधर बैठा था ना
between Avengers United and Markhor 11. Markhor posting 176 for 8. And Avengers have started carefully at 3 for 0 in 5 balls of the first over. Afan taking strike, hitting it towards mid on for a single. Amir Yasin and Afan have scored 4 runs in the first over. सर जी मैच में ध्यान दो अभी अफान ने सिंगल लिया यार वो अफान का है Wasif bowls a snorter of a delivery towards the keeper. A swing and a miss from Afan Rauf. Afan starts with a high backlift. A beautiful cover drive, possibly for a 4. It's a quick outfield, 3 fielders in there. Lot of effort from the Markhor fielders, stopping it stopping it for 2 runs. That was a lashing cover drive through the covers. Beautiful foot movement. Wasif bowling his 3rd ball of the over. Afan deep in his crease and pulls it over deep, short square leg for a fine boundary. Quite the stylish player, Afan Rauf. One can say that he has quite a lot of lazy elegance. Wasif steaming in, and he guides it towards deep mid-wicket for 2 runs again. So it's 8 runs of 5 balls. A steady innings here from Avengers. Correction, it's 4 balls in the over and 8 runs have been scored. 9 runs in fact. Lovely, lovely drive between point and backward point by Afan. 2 runs again. 5 balls on this over. And 10 runs have been scored. Quite the expensive over from Wasif here. He's kept a 3rd man for his bowling. And this is considering the pace at what he's bowling at. Afan tries to go for a pull over deep square leg or behind, but whizzes past his shoulder for a dot ball. Amir facing Kush Ahmed, a key bowler of Markhor 11. Gets quite a lot of zip from his bowling and moves the ball inside and out. Had a very good outing against the Arabian Stallions last match. He's not been successful yet, but as his economical figures suggest, has kept a very tight line. 1.1 overs, 4 runs for at 3.43 runs per over. Amir plays it towards short mid-off. Wasif steams in and throws it at the wicket. There was a chance of a run out, but Amir manages to get in safely. Afan on strike against Kush Ahmed. For sure, Markhor need a wicket here for putting pressure on Avengers United, who have a very deep batting lineup. Afan hits a cracking shot between long on and long off, absolutely at the pace of knots. Cracker of a shot out of nowhere. Afan continuing his good touch, pulling the ball of Kush Ahmed for a 4 over deep mid wicket. Kush Ahmed bowls it even shorter, trying to scare the batsman, but Afan equal to it, and for a beautiful maximum deep over deep mid wicket boundary for a 6. Avengers United at 30 for no loss after 2.5 overs. Kush Ahmed's over, proving to be very expensive as it stands. 2 fours and a 6. 15 runs already of it, and the last ball yet to be bowled. Again, a single from Afan. He's played it in the air towards long on, just for a single. 3 overs are complete, 31 runs for no wickets. Avengers United chasing a target of 177. ब्रेक की जरूरत नहीं है, बाउंस होता है आप लोग का। हाँ वो साथी को वो सीख मिला क्योंकि बहुत शॉर्ट हो गया, तो वो अच्छा कर रहा है। Wasif digging it into the pitch, and a single taken by Amir, playing it towards long off.
Excellent start by the batsman. Back-to-back boundaries considered in the last over. Closer call, aggressive call, but umpire not interested. Good appeal. Everyone was appealing, but umpire quite not interested. Good ball was that. Lower full toss was that. Once again appealing. Umpire is not interested again. That was lower full toss. Change of pace. Markhor 11 won the toss and elected to bat first. They scored 176 in 20 overs. So now came for the batting. They are on 34 without any loss after 3.4 overs only. Flicked away this time, straight to the short fine legs fielder. One more to the total. Afan Rauf and Amir Yassin, both are opening batsmen today. Mohammad Wasif doing his second over. One ball more to go in this over. 35 runs partnership from 23 balls. They are quite good so far. Another appeal, but umpire not interested once again. One more to the total. Single to end of the over. This is leg by single. Four overs gone. It's 36 without any loss after 4 over. Amir Yassin been faced 8 deliveries and scored 5 runs on the board. And Afan Rauf faced 16 deliveries and scored 28 runs on the board with the help of 3 boundaries and a maximum. He lofted the shot to the deep mid-wicket area and over to the boundary. Went for 6 was that. Excellent 6 was that. Amir Yassin once again will take strike now. This time, who's gonna bowl now? Have to see. Mohammad Wasif was the bowler who delivered last over. Trying to deliver a sharp pitch boundary and read the pace and length of the ball and pulled away to the deep mid-wicket area. Ball went for 6. There was quite amazing shot. There was no chance for the fielder to stop the ball. Safwan Haris is the bowler. Right arm fast bowler. 47 matches been played so far. Got 45 wickets. The best spell is 3 for 27. This is his 48th match in history of Big Hero. So second maximum with the bat of Afan Rauf in this inning. Once again, Afan. This time coming down the ground and smashed away to the wideish long on, and ball went for another maximum. 6 more back-to-back sixes. Of excellent batting. 18 deliveries he been faced and 40 runs scored on the board. 3 maximum and 3 fours. Excellent batting. And these kind of batting required if they wanna chase easily 177 target. This is only a fifth over and they are on 8 without any loss. They still need 129 runs from 94 balls. Coming down the ground once again. This time outside the off stump. Lower delivery was that. Dot ball this time. Excellent shot. Amazing shot. I would love to see the batting. Smashed another boundary. And Safwan getting a little bit expensive in his very first over. 16 runs considered so far in this over. 2 more deliveries to go and the danger man still is on strike. He's on 44. Good shot, really good shot. Straight to the long mid-on fielder. 1 more to the total and score moves on 53 without any loss after 4.5 overs, and it would be a last delivery in this over. And 1 more over remain for the power play. After this delivery, they are taking benefit very perfectly for the power play and trying to the short pitch ball, but the bounce was not enough. उठ के सही है ऐसे ही उठ के ही कर लेते हैं चल फिर के फोन का भी कोई चक्कर नहीं है फोन देखो साथ है कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा वो बैठते हैं तो फिर पता नहीं वेव्स पकड़ने लग जाते 5 overs gone, it's 54 without any loss. Avengers United still required 123 runs from 90 deliveries. Wasif back into the attack. Driven away this time. Quick single, very quick single here. 1 more to the total. And Afan Rauf was the batsman. Who was on non-strike this time. Going to face Mohammad Wasif. Afan Rauf. Strong appeal and umpire giving him out. Leg before wicket. Here we go. Excellent comeback by the team. 7. Afan playing very aggressively. He gone out leg before and going back to the pavilion after scoring 45 from just 22 deliveries, 3 maximum and 4 boundaries been scored by Afan Rauf. Excellent batting. Strike rate was 204.5. 25 minutes stayed at the crease and his dugout is welcoming him very warmly with the claps. So, the next man at the crease will take strike. Saeed Ahmed, right-handed batsman. He been played 197 matches before. This is his 198th inning. He been scored 7,035 runs. His highest score is 177. Excellent batting. So he's gonna face to Muhammad Wasif. Right arm over the wicket. Good delivery and excellent fielding. Really good fielding at the short cover point. Short extra cover point actually. Saeed Ahmed opened his account on a very first delivery. With a single. Fielder got fumble. There was a little bit chance to run out, but the man pointed at the short third man area was got fumble little bit. They got a very quick single in between wicket. Ahmad Wasif this time change of pace and stop the ball in his own follow through. They are defending 177 runs and they got very important, very crucial wicket at the right time because Afan Rauf was going to be very dangerous. He scored 45 runs on the board with the help of 4 boundaries and 3 sixes from only 22 deliveries. And I thought at that occasion, if this man would play the next 4 or 5 overs more, he would concede, he would scored century on the board for himself. But unfortunately, he got LBW. But what an excellent comeback by Markhor's bowler. Thampan Memorial WOS Champions League 2022 happening here in Royal Cricket Club Ajman. The match is playing between Markhor 11 and Avengers United. Markhor 11 won the toss and elected to United racing to chase the target. They are on 58 for 1 after first 6 overs. Power play finished here. After power play, the first ball is we are watching as a lofted shot straight to the long on fielder. One more add to the total this time. Amir Yassin will take strike. A little bit full toss was that offside the off stump. He doesn't make any connection between bat and ball went into the safe hand. The man behind the glove, behind the stumps with the gloves. The wicket keeper kept the ball very safely. This time, full toss delivery was there. No doubt that was a wide-ish delivery, but used the front foot and cleared the row over to the extra covers fielder. 6 runs. This is very first 6 for Amir Yassin in this inning. His own score on the board goes to 40 out from 13 balls after getting a 6 here. Slow one delivery was that. Suddenly, change of pace we saw here. Clever piece of bowling here. Good comeback by Sultan Sadat. Another slow one delivery. Lower full toss was that. He could not understand the pace of the ball, length of the ball, and wanted to lob Gons fielder, but couldn't make any connection between bat and ball and thrown his wicket away, bowled it, and going back to his pavilion. What an excellent bowling! What an excellent! What a lovely ball was that! The man Sultan Sadat, after considering a six, what a great comeback! Now the team Markhor 11 is back in the match. They need to put some more pressure on this occasion on the batting side. If now they wanna keep the match still in their hand. But if I'm talking about the batsmen of Avengers United, they really need a big partnership here. They have to score around 70 or 80 runs partnership for this wicket only. So that's the only way they can win the match. They have to rotate the strikes whenever they got loose delivery. They have to put some boundaries on that balls on those balls actually. So that would be better for them. They suddenly lost their 2 wickets. Very lovely drive to the long off fielder. One more to the total, and 7 overs gone. It's 66 for 2. Avengers United required 111 runs in 78 balls. Wasim Ahmed will take charge now. Right arm medium bowler. Good delivery. Good start. Lovely start here. 136 matches he played before this inning. This is his 137th inning. Low delivery was there. Away from the stumps. Wanted to loft it shot over to the extra cover area, but couldn't make connection very well this time. Even he couldn't understand the depth of the ball this time. Kept his eyes on the ball and flicked away over to the deep fine leg area. Ball went for 4 after some bounce. Jonzab is the man who was facing this delivery, the new man at the crease. Actually, they both are new at the crease. They just considered 5 runs from 4 balls as partnership here. And the both runs considered get by the new batter. Here we go. Wasim Ahmed once again. Good delivery and played a late cut, but they appointed a third slip. And he stopped the ball very well. Dot ball this time. After conceding a boundary, he coming back very well. Good ball, really good ball was that. He given only 4 runs from his very first 5 deliveries. Catch was the call. Ball was in the air. 3 is the call. But have to satisfy for a couple here. They took 2 runs on the last delivery of the 8th ball. 8 overs gone. It's 72 for 2. Avengers United still need 107 runs in 72 balls and 8 wickets in their dugout. So have to see how they are going to chase this target. They actually need some rotation of strikes, and whenever they got loose deliveries, they have to take some boundaries on those balls. So that would be okay for them. But the very important thing is they need a big partnership here for this wicket only, for the 3rd wicket only. Good shot, really good shot, but straight to the fielder. No chance to take any single here. Dot delivery. Start with the dot delivery by Sultan Sadat in this over. Saeed Ahmed, the man who is on strike. 5 deliveries been faced in this inning and scored 3 runs on the board. This time, good delivery, but down the leg stump, white ball signal by the state umpire. 1 more to the total. Score moves on 73 for 2 after 8.1 over. Sultan Sadat. He got the danger man in his last over. Straight to the deep long on field, deep long off fielder. Easy single was there. And the rotating the strike is a good idea here. They need these kind of batting. Down the ground this time and lofted shot to the over to the extra covers fielder. Excellent shot. Ball went for 6 this time. Seven runs in 69 ball this time. Fielder got fumble, misfield here, and ball went for 4. Another excellent shot, and this time gets a boundary. 10 runs back to back, 2 deliveries. He conceded. Now he have to save his 2 deliveries, very next 2 deliveries, because he already got so expensive in this over. And the man joins up. This time uses the fit coming down the ground and flicked away to the deep square leg area. Fielder was there, but they completed their single very easily as they are walking in the crease. 1 more to the total, and good comeback by the bowler Sultan after going 6 and 4 from the 4th and 3rd and 4th delivery. Excellent piece of batting here. This time Saeed was the batsman. Have to see the decision of the umpire. Strong appeal, but umpire is not interested, given him not out. They completed their 2nd run very quickly. Saeed was the batsman who was in the danger end, but he got a lucky 2nd run here. So 9 overs gone, it's 87 for 2. Avengers United still need 90 runs from 66 balls. Their current run rate is 9.67 and required run rate is 8.18. They are quite chasing their required run rate, but they have to maintain this run rate as they are maintaining so far. Who is the bowler for this over? There was flighted delivery, but got little bit full toss and lofted shot. He played over to the extra cover. What an excellent start. Johnson gets a third six in his inning and two fours. He faced only 11 balls and 24 runs considered on 24 runs scored on the board. Wasim Ahmed is the man who is taking charge from the bowling side. Now they are making some changes in the fielding, maybe because this is the third boundary from last 5 or 6 balls in the same area. So they have to think about it. They don't have a fielder in the extra cover position outside the 30-yard circle. So maybe they required any fielder over there. But they still don't think about it. They still giving him a gap outside the 30-yard circle in the extra cover area. That region is totally empty. They placed a covers fielder outside the 30-yard circle, deep long off fielder, deep long on fielder, deep mid wicket fielder, and deep square leg fielder outside the 30-yard circle. And short fine leg fielder is inside the circle. Short third man, one slip, and extra cover fielder is in the 30-yard circle. This is the fielding setup from the Markhor's captain. Dot delivery this time. Good delivery after giving a six here. After six, they got a single, then dot delivery, but this time white ball signal by the state umpire. Down the leg stump ball was that, missing the leg stumps and into the safe hand. The man behind the stumps with the gloves. Balled it. Excellent comeback by the bowler. Wasim Ahmed gets a wicket here. What a ball. Said walking back to the pavilion. He's not scored a big score on the board for himself. So 95 runs, 3 wickets gone after 9.4 overs. Avengers United still required 82 runs from 62 deliveries. This is not so difficult, but if they continuously throwing wickets like these, so they will be gonna face a big trouble here. As I told before, they need only a partnership here. No need to smash, no need to go for a smash the shot on every delivery. They just need to rotation of strikes. Just whenever they got a low delivery, just smashed for a boundary that time. Otherwise, they are good if they would rotate the strike. They need only one partnership. Who will give them a partnership around 50 or 60 runs? If this wicket will stay for 50 or 60 runs partnership here, maybe they will win the match easily. Fawad Jalil is the new man at the crease who replaced to Saeed Ahmed, and the man Wasim Ahmed will continue. In the air, fielder is under the ball, but two fielder was there and looking for each other. Who's gonna take the catch and ball in no man's landing area? They took a very safe couple here. Fielder's body language was not showing that he gonna take the catch. It would be a last delivery in this over. Uses the back foot, and they are facing a little bit confusion. Yes, no, yes, no. But finally, they decided to go for a run. So single to end of the over. 10 overs gone. It's 98 for 3. They still need 79 runs from 60 balls. That's not a big issue with the required run rate because they are on 9.80 current run rate, and they only need 7.90 as required run rate. So they dealing with the good current run rate. They just need to stay on the wicket, stay on the crease, and need a partnership for this wicket. But if I'm talking about the bowling side, they are suddenly get some wickets here, so they need to put pressure on the batting side. This is the good and right occasion to put more pressure on the batting side. They have some. They have to find some weak point of the batsmen, the both batsmen. They just need to place the fielders lineup according to their bowling lineup, so that would be better for them. It's time to take a short break of water.
वो कैमरा पकड़ के ये जब पकड़ रहा हूँ हल्का फील हो रहा है. The match is in the balance. Avengers United 99 for 3 in 10.1 overs. A good solid partnership in the middle is required for Avengers to take this game home. In the meantime, Markhor need to get a wicket, and wicket it is. Wajahat Akbar with a ball bowled into the middle sharply, and Junzeb still going for the shot, has an edge and goes into the hands of the captain of Markhor, Sultan Sadat. He manages to goes towards his left and takes it nicely. Shariar now into the middle. नहीं मेरा ये हो रहा है पास हो रहा है शायद क्या ड्यू हाँ next batsman in Sherry. Sherry has played 39 matches, 730 runs at an average of 27.04, highest of 102. Wajahat Akbar bowling off breaks, bowled into the pitch. Shariar glides it down to backward point. No run. Wajahat Akbar, one of the main pillars of Markhor 11. 263 matches, 212 wickets, economy 8.49, 6 for 18. Best figure 6 for 18. So Sherry glides it down through point between Mujtaba and Zubair for a well-deserved boundary for Avengers, keeping the scoring rate ticking, not getting bogged down with the wicket that has fallen this over. Wajahat coming to bowl his fifth ball. Again, a similar shot, but slightly in front. Swept by the man at cover for a single. Wajahat making a slight change in the field, calling Saad from deep backwards square leg to deep square leg. Sensibly played by Fawad Jalil for a single towards cow corner. A tidy over from Wajahat with a wicket and 7 runs off it. Avengers stand at 105 for 4 wickets after the close of 11 overs. 72 runs required after this over from 9 overs at a run rate of 8 runs per over. Wasim Ahmed comes back into the attack. His earlier figures were 2 overs for 17 for 1 wicket. He's given a single towards cover. And Fawad, who was on strike, gives back the strike to Sherry. Sherry, also known as Shariar. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . A looped up delivery on off. Sensibly played by Shahryar towards Sultan. And no runs are scored of it. Wasim with a loop delivery, shortish, and a single taken by Fawad. Looking at the run worm, Avengers are much ahead of Markhor at this stage. Markhor were 75 runs of 11 overs, whereas Avengers are at 108. So around 30 runs ahead and on par. 11.4 overs, 108 runs scored, and 4 wickets lost by Avengers. A misfield by Sultan going right through his leg for a single that wasn't there in the first place. The fielder at long off, Mohammad Wasif, sweeping well and stopping the sure boundary for a single. Avengers have been a little lethargic in running the singles and doubles. Every single run will come in handy at the end. Fawad hits a 6, looped up right under his bat, and he makes no mistake to take the maximum of the freebie that came his way. 6 runs, and after 12 overs, 115 for 4, Avengers United. Shari is back on strike. This over will be done by Wajahat Akbar with his off breaks. Got a crucial wicket last over, that of Junzeb Aisar. Junzeb was going quite well and gave a wicket to Wajahat. Wajahat bowling around the stump into the pads of Sherry, making him to go for a shot because Markhor realized they need a wicket at this point. Otherwise, the game can flow away from them. Sherry instead gives an easy catch to point taken by Mujtaba, and Wajat again with a crucial breakthrough here, putting brakes on the Avengers score. Irfan Kayani is the next batsman in. Stocky figure. Can surely hit them sixes. The match has taken quite a turn. It should be noted that Avengers United are unfortunately playing with 10 players. Hence, 3 wickets, 4 wickets from now, the game would be done and dusted. Fawad is there in the middle. He will be playing a sheet anchor role with timely 4s and 6s. His presence is required for calm in the middle. Irfan needs to rein in his attacking prowess and just keep on taking strike. Wajad bowling around the stumps. Missed by Irfan. Irfan plays this time though towards leg. A slight flick towards deep square leg, fielded by Saad. Back into the hands of the keeper, and Wajad wipes the ball. The dew has started to fall 30 minutes back, and the bowlers are keeping it in check with towels. Fawad misses a ball outside off, but it's called a wide by umpire Farooq Nazir. The leg umpire is Ghulam Mustafa. Fawad sensibly plays it down leg towards short fine leg. Waqas fielding there. It was a tight single, but Irfan reaching comfortably with his long strides. A very short ball by Wajad, but the line being very tight. It's just for a single play towards cover. "13 overs, 119 for 5. Avengers United, 57 runs, 58 runs behind the target. 7 overs, 58, approximately 8.5 per over. This match can go anyway. A late flourish, like how Markhor reached the total, would not be possible by Avengers, as they've lost key wickets in the first 5. So they'll have to balance it out and keep at the rate every single over. Otherwise, it would be really tough for them to have a late flourish, like I said. Wasim back into the attack with his loopy deliveries. Missed fielded by Mujtaba, and that's capitalized by Fawad, who's taken a quick single. Good alertness from both the batsmen. Mujtaba giving 1 run to the opposition. That's hit way up in the air, and Wajahat takes a brilliant catch. It was way up in the air. Fawad needed to play longer, but he took the pressure and gave his wicket away. Needed by Avengers to stay in. Well taken by Wajahat. Avengers United 120 for 6, reeling quite a bit. The run rate is still in check, but the wickets have fallen at a brisk pace. Every over has given a wicket each. They need to stop this flurry of wickets that are going against them.
Mirza Saqib Habib is the new man at the crease who will take strike now. Dot ball once again. Wasim Ahmed is the man who took the wicket on the second last delivery, before this delivery actually. This time swept away, ball is very close to the boundary. Yes, ball went for four this time. Excellent shot. He played a sweep and flicks combo here. And ball went for four. Good shot. So open his account with this boundary by Mirza Saqib Habib. Good shot, really good shot. But excellent fielding from the deep long offs fielder. One more to the total. Irfan Kiani and Mirza Saqib, the both are new batsmen at the crease. Look at the required runs. Avengers need 50 more runs from 37 balls. They have their current run rate quite amazing. Fielder got fumble there, and they gets a single, wanted to come for a second run, and yes, they completed his second run very fastly. And the man, Mirza Saqib, left the bat on the non-striker end while he's going for the second run. But they took a very quick couple here. Just need these kind of batting here. Just need a rotation of strike here, and one or two deliveries you surely will get. Who will the lose delivery, and you just wait for that and hit for boundary or a maximum. Otherwise, you just need to take rotation of strike on every ball. Maybe sometime for one ball, sometime for single, sometime for double. Just need 48 runs from 36 balls. Wajahad Akbar, I think the new bowler, wanted to play a lofted shot this time by Irfan Kiani, but completely missed the ball, and ball went into the safe hands. Dot delivery. 35 balls and 48 runs required. Batsman want to change his shoes during the match. You have to note the time of the match actually. Umpire is discussing something over there. Wajahad is so good so far in this inning. He delivered 2.1 over, given only 11 runs, and take 2 wickets so far. So that would be a very amazing if he will give only under 10 over, under 5 overs actually. He still have one more over for his spell. It's a 15th over, 129 for 6 runs on the board by Avengers. They still need 48 runs from 35 balls. Their current run rate is quite amazing, quite enough, 9.11, and they need 8.23 runs per over now, from now actually. But the issue is they are continuously throwing their wicket. They need a partnership here now. Just 48 runs required from 35 balls. They only have 4 wickets now in their dugout. Have to be very careful because they are chasing the target. So while you are chasing the target, all on these kind of occasion, actually you have to switch the strike on every delivery. Sometime for singles, sometime for doubles. Whenever you got a delivery like loose, so you have to loft or punish that delivery. One more to the total score moves on. 130 for 6 after 14.2 overs. Now Mirza Saqib Habib will take strike. Wajahat Akbar is the bowler for his third delivery. Too much wideish delivery was that, and umpire decision, it's a fairly wide ball. So extras are not allowed here. If you want to defend your total, you have to be very careful from the extras. This time, good delivery. Dot delivery was that. Once again, this time swept away. No chance for any kind of fielder there. He switched the bat and played an outstanding, lovely shot. The fielder who was standing to the deep square leg area only can watch the ball. But he couldn't able to stop the ball. Once again, Wajahat. One more to the total. Score moves on. 137 for 6 after 136 for 6 after 14.5 overs. And it should be a last delivery of 15th over. After this over, they will only remain 5 overs. Slower delivery was that. Waited for that delivery and played a punching shot. Misfield here, and they get another runs. This is called presence of mind here. They saw fielder is relaxed. They took a second run here very fastly. So 15 overs gone. It's 138 for 6. Now Avengers United need 39 runs from 30 balls. Things are under control now. They just need to play these kind of shots regularly. Wanted to, whenever they will go for a big shot, I think that would be not good for them. Just need to rotation of strike here and just focus on the loose delivery and punish that delivery. Otherwise, rotation of strike is a very good option for them. They need a match finishing partnership here, because the required run rate is under control now. Required run rate is on 7.80. It's around 8 runs per over, and their current run rate is still on 9.20. But they need to score 9 runs at least in every over. If they got 5 singles and a boundary in every over, that would be okay for them. Not only okay for them, but that was very good for them. Khush Ahmeddin back into the attack. He'd been delivered 2 overs, given only 20 runs. No wicket taken so far. So pace is back now. Good shot to the cover area. Fielder was there. They only get a single here very easily, like they are walking in the crease. As I was talking about, they need rotation of strike, so they are doing the same things. Khush Ahmed, this time slightly pushed to the third man area, but have to satisfied for a single. One more to the total. Score moves on 140 for 6 after 15.2 over. 37 more runs required from 28 balls. 38 needed from 28 balls. Bowler is riding for the third ball for his third over. Good ball, really good ball, and he stopped the ball in his own follow through. This time dot delivery. Mirza Saqib Habib is on strike. With the help of 1-4, he scored 9 runs on the board from 8 deliveries, and Irfan Kiani scored 8 runs from the 9 balls without any boundary. This time played a lofted shot, but straight to the fielder. Have to satisfy with a single here. One more to the total. So they are continuously busy to rotating the strike. That was a very good delivery, very good thinking actually. They know things are under control. This time strong appeal. Umpire is not interested. He said no on the right time. They get a single leg by signal by the state umpire. I think this is a last delivery. Again played a lofted shot. Straight to the deep long off the fielder. One more to the total. Single to end of the over. 16 overs done. It's 143 for 6. Now they need 34 more runs from 24 balls. Markhor 11 versus Avengers United. Markhor 11 won the toss and elected to bat first, and they scored 176 after 20 overs. Now they are busy to defending the total, and Avengers United is on 143 for 6 after 16 overs. Avengers now need 34 more runs from 24 balls. And Wajahad Akbar back to the attack. It would be his last over for his spell actually. This time connected very well, but straight to the fielder. Misfield here, and ball went for 4. He tried hard, but unfortunately can't able to stop the ball. Let's have a look. Good delivery was that, but he swept away straight to the deep square leg area's fielder, but he failed to stop the ball. and ball went for 4. So first boundary comes up after so long time. This is a good sign for them. Avengers actually, they are now on 147 for 6. Bowler got little bit fumble there. Once again coming for the ball, and again wanted to play a sweep shot because there is a big gap in this area. Actually, they are having a short point fielder and one deep square fielder, so he want to smash the ball over to the short fine leg fielder. This time straight to the fielder and great catch. Excellent catch this time. The man who is standing on the co-corner position, he doesn't make any kind of mistake this time. Grab the ball and party is on. Let's have a look. He played a lofted shot this time, but straight to the fielder. He controlled on himself and very safely take a catch. So another wicket fall down here. Mirza Saqib Habib going back to the pavilion after scoring 15 runs from 13 deliveries. He scored 2 boundaries and no 6. Wasim Ahmed was the fielder who took the catch. Look at the ball once again. Into the safe hand. Once again, Wajahd Akbar. Wajahd Akbar gets a 3rd wicket here. White ball signal by state umpire. Zishan Azam is the new man at the crease. Once again going to face Wajahd. And oh, he wanted to stop the non-striker batsman before ball. He want to leave the crease. Played a defensive shot this time just for a single and open his account on a very first delivery. 149 for 7 after 16.4 overs. They still need 28 runs from 20 balls. Wanted to play a lofted shot but couldn't make a good connection between bat and ball. So ball goes straight to the Wasim Ahmed. One more to the total. This time Zishan Azam will take strike. And played a late cut here. Excellent and lovely late cut. But Sherry was the fielder who stopped the ball before the boundary line. Good fielding, really good fielding from the Sherry. But he can't stop to take them 2 runs here. So 17 overs gone. It's 151 for 7. Now they just need 26 runs from 18 balls. Things are still under control in Avengers, but they are continuously throwing their wickets. That's not a good sign for them. "26 runs from 18 balls." Balled it. Excellent, excellent delivery. Khush Ahmed, captain, bring him back for his last over. Let's have a look. Inside edge and gone. The last man goes out. Zishan Azam, 2 from 3. Rashid Yassin is the new man at the crease who replaced Azam. Good ball, really good ball this time. Pace is back into the attack. They get another wicket. Now, Team Avengers in a trouble now because they just 2 wickets remaining in their dugout. And they still need 26 runs from 16 balls. And pace is back into the attack. Match is so close now. They are very close to the victory. And suddenly they are throwing their wickets regularly, continuously, without stopping. Khush Ahmeddin making some changes in the fielding. Good ball, really good ball this time. Wanted to play a lofted shot over to the deep long off fielder, but ball was very quick, so he couldn't able to make any connection between bat and ball. Ball goes into the safe hands behind the stumps with the gloves. This time outside edge and ball went for 4. Lucky 4 runs here. No matter how runs came, but the matter runs are coming. Much needed boundary on this occasion, and the man Rashid Yassin opened his account with this 4. Now they require 22 runs from 14 balls. They need 1 or 2 more boundary in this over. At least 10 runs they need to score in this over. But Khush Ahmeddin, what an excellent delivery, the previous delivery. This should be a last legal delivery of his spell. And also for 18th over. Here we go. Good delivery. Played a lofted shot straight to the deep long off fielder. And they are completing 1 run very easily. 18 overs gone. It's 156 for 8. Now Team Avengers need 21 runs from 12 balls. So 10 or 11 runs much needed in this over. They have to score minimum 11 runs in this over. But they, I think, still save their pacers. So Muhammad Wasif is back into the attack. 21 from 12 balls.
So the match is completely tilted in the favor of Markhor 11. 156 for 8. The last wicket, 21 runs of 12 balls. Rashid Yassin is facing. The bowling of Mohammad Wasif. He's been exceptional today. 3 overs, 18 runs and 1 wicket at the economy of 6 runs per over. It doesn't matter how the runs come. Lots of caps. If they run the singles and the doubles well, it's still in their favor. Well played towards point. And luckily, they've somehow escaped a run out here. Rashid was ball watching the ball at point, whereas Irfan, rightly so, had gone to the danger end. So it's 20 runs of 11 balls. One boundary of the next 2-3 deliveries is important for the match to come into Avengers' favor. Wasif had bowled a slow ball earlier. This is a fast-paced ball. This is on his legs, right in the block hole, and a leg bye is being given.
शाबाश
19 runs required of 10 balls. For sure, Wasif would be aiming this ball right onto the stumps in the block hole. And that's a good shot by Rashid. And the ball dies on Sultan, and the catch is not taken. Irfan denies Rashid the single, the second run. Rightly so, because he's the hitter amongst the two. Irfan misses, and it's a single. Seventeen runs required of 8 balls. Wasif bowling it sweet, and brilliant fielding by Zubair there at short third man. Sixteen runs of 7 balls now required. Seven balls remaining. A single taken by Irfan, sensibly so. Last over requires 15. यार ये टच करो, इंटरफियरेंस है हर जगह. 15 runs required of the last 6 balls. Irfan will take strike. Options where the captain is Safwan Haris, who has gone for 1 over 18 runs. Sultan, the captain himself, 2 overs 23 runs. Probably the captain Sultan, who has been decent in the previous game, would be coming for the last over. Yes, indeed, he's coming to the bowling run-up. Sultan will be looking to bowl it right into the block hole and on the offside. Irfan just needs to get 2 shots in and it can surely swerve back into their favour. As of now, Markhor on course for a win here. A helicopter shot onto the leg side, thrown by Wasim towards Sultan. Rashid being egged by his teammates to get 14 runs of 5 balls. Still possible. You never know. And that's a miss. He slipped again there. It's important for the players to know that since batting spikes are allowed, they should wear batting spikes while playing. That gives stability to their frame and they can score off. Last 4 balls, 14 runs required by Avengers to win this against Markhor. Right in the block hole again, just a single. 13 runs required of 3 balls. Irfan not able to get any shot till now. And that's a 6. That's a 6. Wasif came ahead for the catch and let in another 6. Wasif has come back into the field and Kushamuddin is going right on the boundary, utilizing his height, and that's why he's been put there now on long off. And Irfan has not run that ball. And the non-striker reached the batting side and he gets run out. The match won by Markhor, won by 8 runs. Markhor have won this tight match, a clash of the Titans, by 8 runs. Last ball, Avengers required 9 runs to win it, but were the match was completed with a run out, and Markhor have won this game by 8 runs. खत्म किया?
उधर से कैप्चर करेंगे
एक मिनट फेस द साइड कैमरा वहाँ पे
हाँ बस सही
हाँ ठीक है So the man of the match for the match between Markhor and Avengers is Wajad Akbar with excellent bowling figures. So Wajad's figures were 4 overs, 28 runs, 3 wickets, 7 runs per over. He brought back the match for Markhor, well on course for Avengers to win the match. वजात दोनों गेम में आपका बैटिंग पारी चला नहीं, लेकिन इस मैच में एकदम एवेंजर्स के साथ जा रहा था मैच और आपने वापस एकदम बढ़िया ओवर्स किए. 4 ओवर 28 रन, 3 विकेट और 7 रन्स पर ओवर, जबकि बाकी लोग 10 रन्स पर ओवर पे चला रहे थे. आपका
बिस्मिल्लाह. बैटिंग का जो आप बोल रहे हैं कि एक्चुअली इसी टूर्नामेंट में मैं स्ट्रगल कर रहा हूँ. आज भी 1-2 मैच खेले हैं, उसमें अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस हुई है, पर इधर अभी कंडीशन हो रहा है, न्यू ग्राउंड्स हैं, न्यू पिचेस हैं. सो इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट फ्यू मैचेस में आप देखेंगे कम बैक करेंगे स्ट्रांगली. और बॉलिंग वो टीम प्लान था, अकॉर्डिंगली हम लोगों ने उधर बॉल की है और अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह फील्डिंग वालों ने भी हमको एफर्ट किया, उन्होंने कैच किए, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
वही बात कर रहा था, यानी पहले भी मेरे टूर्नामेंट्स में खेले आप एमसीसी में, और 2 मेन पिलर्स जो है आपके साइड के, आप हो और वासिफ हो. और इस बार आपने बैटिंग में नहीं की, लेकिन बॉलिंग में ज़रूर तगड़ा है. और वो कैच जो फवाद जलील का यहाँ पे लिए, हलवा सा कैच छोड़ दी पिछले मैच में, लेकिन यहाँ पे एकदम का जो नवजोत सिंह सिद्धू बोलते हैं, एरोस्टेस को टच करके आए हैं, वो टाइप के जो शॉट मारे थे वो कैच लिए आपने.
वो कैचेस जो लास्ट मैच का आप बात कर रहे हैं, वो उस वक्त मैच ऑलरेडी हमारे हैंड में था, तो इसलिए इजी ले लिया. बट ये इधर इस कंडीशन में अगर कैच छूट जाता तो टीम वाले मेरे सर पे होते. तो इसलिए अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सारा कुछ कैच हो गया, बॉलिंग भी अच्छी होगी. बस आज डे था तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस हो गया.
2 wins in 2 matches, excellent performance. जारी रहे आपका पारी. चलो.